Hello and welcome everybody. So today I want to talk about version 4.3, the update to Genshin Impact that has finally brung some much needed quality of life improvements to the game. Let's have a closer look at what's changed and how it will make players' lives much easier. Well, make my life much easier anyway, that's for sure. Firstly, let's talk about character leveling up. In the past, you had to select the amount of books you wanted to use to level up a character using a slider thingy, and you could only do one type of book at a time. It was slow. It was cumbersome to use, especially for console gamers, which is what I am. And you don't want to waste precious character level up experience, so you'd have to do it at least twice every time, once with the big books and then again with the small books. Now the auto select feature will use the biggest books you've got, but also include the right number of smaller ones so that the minimum XP is wasted. Brilliant. Sticking with characters for just a second, once characters have completed an expedition, which I don't have any that have completed, so just in an effort to show you all what I'm talking about, I will just recall that one. Oh, yes, of course, because it's not completed, you won't get to see it, so that was a complete waste. 2 hours 43. Oh, basically anyway, when Yelan has completed this expedition, I'll be able to just click once and it will send her back out for the same amount of time in the same place and obviously the same character. So you don't have to sort of select every time who gets sent. It's just a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. Small change here, but still nice. With the weapon enhancement, you can now select and do a sort of hold and swipe thingy, letting you clear the 3-star weapon clutter left over from your wishing in a quicker and more efficient fashion. Let me show you that quickly. So you can just go pop and then look at that. Oh, amazing. So quick. What it used to do was be going plonk, 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 plonk. Oh my goodness, you can see how annoying this gets. Yeah, that's a big improvement. Definitely. These are all great changes, but not, however, the most significant things they've upgraded in version 4.3. Artifacts are where the biggest improvements have been made, not least because the old system limited you to using only 6 other pieces to upgrade your artifact. Now, you can do the hold and select that you can also do with the weapons, and this is a massive improvement, and you can select many more artifacts at a time. So, for example, I can go and look at that. There we go. So how many is that altogether we can do? We can do 15. Big improvement on 6 anyway. And you can also do the enhance to the next tier, like that. Brilliant. Okay, so this one isn't going to quite get there because it's using the 1-star artifacts and 2-star artifacts first. But that's fine. So this should just give me one tiny little, there you go, pop, just to get me over to 4. Great defense. Still, it's Layla. Oh, I really should do something about this. So I'm just gonna, yep, straight up to 4. Oh, and I got the double, takes me up to 6, nice. Let's go up to 8, see what we get. Oh, attack, okay, not useless. They've changed the sound as well. Cool. Crit damage, useful on somebody, but not particularly her. Anyway, yeah, so much easier, I think, is the point here. It's another great enhancement, and the fact that you can now select many more artifacts much more quickly and efficiently, as you can with weapon enhancement, you know, top stuff. Talking of selecting artifacts, or rather not selecting them, there's now a feature to auto-lock new 5-star artifacts based on criteria that are suggested by the game for you. Though you can modify these now to your tastes, and it's on a per set basis, which makes sense because certain sets are more likely to want other things. I think this is a great quality of life feature. I used to always go through the artifacts that drop from domains, etc., and lock the ones that have potential, but it was quite time consuming and it was always possible that I might miss something with potential. No more. Now the game can do it for me. Just a quick note here, you do in fact have to enable this feature. It seems to be off by default, so this is something you have to enable. And also I would be quite careful because you could easily miss something that, you know, I would check through the plans, see if it's what you want. I, for example, had to add attack percent into the Sans plan for Emblem of Severed Fate. Ooh, they've also upgraded this screen, by the way, just to sort of, I guess, mean that you don't have to scroll quite so far when looking for, say, Emblem. There we go. I actually did the Emblem of Severed Fate earlier today, and I got this piece here. And because it was an attack percent on the Sans, it didn't auto-lock. And trust me, I want this auto-locked. This is probably going to replace Sing Show's one, quite possibly. I don't think he needs the energy recharge, and I'm a big fan of that crit rate, crit damage stuff. Oh yes, flat attack, it's not useless, but I'd rather not have it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to roll on it anyway, and I would be gutted if something like this had been burnt. So yeah, check the plans are right for you and don't necessarily trust them all the time would be my advice with this one. Unfortunately, by the way, there still isn't any sign of artifact loadout capability, which for characters that might want multiple different builds like Raiden, Kokomi, Dia, and many, many more depending on what teams you're running, it's a shame. However, given Hoyoverse's consistent approach to improving the game's experience, I have no doubt that we will get there one day, hopefully soon. I think that's everything for this video. I hope you've all enjoyed it and found it interesting. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. My next post is probably going to feature a review of the ready-to-go team that appears on the banners in 4.3. I might have to tweak it a bit to make it work well, but we'll see. Good banner though, especially for free-to-play accounts. There are some notes you'll want to hit with your wishing, specifically constellations and things like that. I'm thinking Candice, but we'll go through that when we get to that video. Honestly though, I can't remember a time in the past when a banner was so perfectly aimed at the creation of a 5 stars team all in one go. I'm really looking forward to this one. See you soon, and may you win all your 50/50s.